Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? It shows you that what you need in a place like this to disappear a kid is just money. Money and developers in your family and in the Secret Service or whatever it is, the Department of Defense or whatever, wherever they have all these stupid people at in their family. That's all you need. Just money. Money. Like they're 4 votes. Like you're going to be losing a hell of a lot more 4 votes by supporting them. Because their child's missing. We have flashlights coming from behind their home, one flashlight going back to their home, and the next morning, a child completely gone. But hey, he left his shoes behind, but he's autistic. And this is what's so funny, is these people are so stupid. Law enforcement, at least top brass, are so stupid that they think that an autistic boy has spontaneous spontaneity in him, right? That all of a sudden he's just going to wake up one day and just change the fact that he doesn't have autism anymore. His brain just changed overnight. He went to sleep, and by midnight he awoke a few hours later, and he was just a changed boy. His whole chemical makeup was all different. God must have put his hand on him and healed his autism. And then all of a sudden he was able to think clearly and realize that, he needs to leave, but he doesn't want to take shoes or clothes or food or his Switch. None of that even matters to him anymore. A few hours before, it was all he could think about. But whatever happened, he went to bed, and it's a miracle. It's a miracle because his autism disappeared so much so that he was able to walk out of the house and not be bothered by the grass anymore, not be bothered by the bugs, not be bothered by the dirt anymore. It's just amazing. It's just amazing that all of a sudden, boom, he's a new 15-year-old boy. Sounds pretty stupid, doesn't it? Sounds pretty stupid. Oh, but we're not supposed to think. Remember, it's freaking communist Sumner County. So we're not allowed to have a free thought in our brain. We're not allowed to connect the dots. And good God, lets you drive on the roads. Those public roads, they're not really public. They have curfews on them. They have restrictions on them. Never heard such a thing. But, you're going into communist Sumner County. So you're not allowed to be free in that county. Well, unless you lose kids and tell everybody they're never going to find them and start lying about everything, then you're okay. They love those types of residents. They love those types of visitors. They love those types of visitors. The corrupt ones. So in that violent home, we have 2 parents that are lying about every fucking thing. Excuse my language, I want to say the F-bomb because it makes me feel good today. And we have a missing boy. Okay? I don't know if anybody knows, but, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So usually when you have violence in the home perpetrated by mommy and daddy, and then you disappear, typically you disappear because of mommy and daddy, okay? But in this case, it's mommy and stepdaddy. And that's where we're at right now. But good God, just let me say it, because I'm the only one that's willing to go to jail for this boy and go to jail for my First Amendment rights. That's one thing I can tell you. I am willing to go to jail for this boy and my First Amendment rights. I don't break the law. I follow the law to a T. And I called 28 counties along with a team of people. And we acted like victims. We did the whole I'm scared, terrified, and explained the situation, utilized the same language that was utilized for me. And you know what I was told? I can't do that. It's not an immediate threat. Da-da-da-da-da. You can't do it for this. They explained it. 28 counties in Tennessee have told me that it is not legally proper for this protective order, and they cannot do it, but somehow Sumner County can. I just want to put that in perspective. If you don't believe me, please pick up the phone, start calling the counties, and start saying the same thing that are in those reports and see what they say when they ask questions like, where's this person located? How are they an immediate threat? Oh, because they're talking online. That's not an immediate threat. You could probably sue them civilly for harassment. Those are the suggestions that were provided by multiple different sheriff's departments. But somehow Sumner County, I bet you if you guys called down to Sumner County right now for a protective order, I bet you wouldn't even be able to get it because you don't have money and you don't have pool in that county. The only people that can do it this way are only 4. That's because they got a corrupt detective, a corrupt sheriff, and a corrupt judge that doesn't follow the law. There's more corruption in this county than we know what to do with. So I'll be wearing extra white underwear when I go into court on the 20th with some extra white socks. So when they're ready to take me in, I'll be prepared to go in with my toothbrush and all. I feel like once we get it away from this county, we'll be sitting a lot prettier. You know? That's just how I feel. Because the rest of the state can't be corrupt. They gotta follow the law. They don't get to make up their own damn law. You know? Like, oh, you were properly served. Oh, but we only gave you 48 hours to get here. Like, even that part of it, freaking, like, this judge should have done a better job. He was completely bought and paid for, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be standing before him again, and I really don't care. They can show this, they can show that. I hope my attorney objects, but they can poison the judge's mind. I really don't care. I don't care anymore. What I care about is my rights, and my rights are being trampled on by a small little speck of a county. They care about protecting these horrible parents that did something to their child, in my opinion, which I'm entitled to have. So let's talk about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Where is he, right? It's been 8 months. Nobody has seen him. You guys know how I feel. This boy is not lost. 2 people, up to 4 people, know exactly where this boy is. Or maybe he's spread out across multiple areas. I'm not sure. But I know somebody disappeared for 17 to 24 hours, and a lot can be done in 17 to 24 hours. I can guarantee you that. I have military for my family. I've heard some of their training. I've heard everything. And you know what we found out throughout the whole entire process? Mommy and stepdaddy keep lying over and over and over and over and over again because they didn't think people would actually check. Well, people did, and people still are. Even while I'm sitting here in sunny Florida, people are out there in Tennessee right now fact-checking the crap out of some statements. And guess what? They're lies. More and more lies. You know how they're lying? Just like the hate channels. Their lips are moving. The judge's grandchildren? I pray to God his grandchild has to go through something I'm going through. Because my family has to watch me go through it, and he didn't give a shit about me.